You cannot build internal energy if you don't know exactly where to put it. Before you attempt to circulate anything, you need a concrete physical anchor point inside your body. In this session, we are going to lock in that exact coordinate. We will walk through a specific protocol to unlearn the habits that cause internal tension and give you a breathing technique to flush out early side effects like dizziness. Step 1 is setting your environment. Find a quiet space where you won't be interrupted, and make sure you are wearing loose-fitting clothing around your waist. You cannot do this if your abdomen is restricted. Once you are set up, we establish the baseline. Achieving a grounded, tension-free anchor point isn't optional. It is the strict physical foundation that dictates whether everything else you do succeeds or fails. That anchor point is called the lower dantian. This is our primary target. To find the exact vertical position, place 3 fingers horizontally below your navel. But we don't stop at the surface. Project your awareness backward to a coordinate deep inside your lower pelvis, completely separated from your skin. When you hit the right spot, you won't feel anything dramatic. You should just notice a vague, quiet sense of internal spatial presence. Locking in this exact 3D coordinate keeps your focus from floating. Many early practitioners fail right here because they let their attention rest on the skin. We go deep. Now that you have the coordinate, we apply the core operational rule, light placement. Light placement simply means letting your attention rest gently on that point in the lower abdomen. You do not use any muscular force to hold it there. The human instinct is to try and make something happen. People attempt to hold their focus by actively visualizing. Look at this split screen comparison. You must not imagine energy balls, light forms, or physical objects inside your body. The correct approach is on the right, a clean, empty focus with just a simple target indicator. If you ignore this and try to build a mental picture, the sustained effort of your imagination quickly creates severe internal distortion. That distortion doesn't stay in your mind. It manifests physically as trapped, rigid muscular tension right in the middle of your core. True energetic focus requires an empty mind. It is an act of passive observation, not active creation. Even with correct placement, your body is adjusting to a new flow. You might start to feel upward pressure, things like a tight chest, sudden bouts of dizziness, or pressure in your head. When passive attention alone isn't enough to clear these symptoms, we intervene with the support method. This diagram maps the exact airflow vectors we need. Here is how it works. Inhale, allowing your abdomen to expand naturally. Then, as you exhale, firmly guide that pressure downward into the pelvic bowl. You will know you have executed this correctly when the pressure in your head or chest physically fades. The downward guidance reestablishes direction and stabilizes your overall circulation. As things stabilize, you might notice a different issue. Specific areas of your body might feel sore, stuck, or blocked. Do not direct your focus to those sore spots. Ignore them entirely. Keep your attention anchored strictly at the lower dantian. By improving the overall internal flow, those localized blockages break down and resolve naturally. You do not need to force them. If you have followed these steps, your baseline is complete. You are now holding a verifiable, tension-free internal coordinate. At this point, many practitioners look at the progress they've made and assume they are finished. They assume this setup is the actual main method. Mistaking the starting line for the destination is a trap. If you stop here, your practice stagnates completely. We have built the foundation, but a foundation is meant to support something much heavier. In the next episode, we will look at exactly what comes next and how to use this baseline to engage the real core method.